Greetings, ghosts and ghouls, and welcome back to another episode of Undead Gaming. I am the Undead Gamer, and today we are playing Darkest Dungeon. Now, Darkest Dungeon is a 2D... is it rogue? Not really rogue. It's like this dungeon crawling. That's the word I'm looking for. It's a dungeon crawling game where you assemble a party of people, go into ruins or dungeons or whatever, explore the place, find a bunch of stuff, and kill a bunch of things, and hopefully you don't die. And you'll be seeing that very, very shortly. But the interesting thing about this game is that it has permadeath. The people that you have recruited into your party, they level up, they all have these little things, but when they die, they are dead permanently. And much like my Nuzlocke challenge that I'm doing, I decided to have a little bit of fun with this one, and I'll be doing something very similar to what I've done in my Nuzlocke challenge with Pokemon Zeta. And I'll be naming these characters after my friends as well. So, hopefully I won't kill them off, as I've killed some of them off in Pokemon Zeta. In any case, let us begin. I'm gonna go ahead and click on a new game. Oh, click on the letter. And we're gonna call this, just under the channel, so Undead Gaming. Let us go. Now, let's see here.
You will arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling, serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside.
Gorgeous. I love the art style.
Only, I fear, to ever more tenebrous places. There is a sickness in the ancient pitted cobbles of the old road, and on its writhing path you will face viciousness, violence, and perhaps other
so this is
damnably transcendent terrors.
This is how the game pretty much looks overall. Like, this is the art style.
So steel yourself, and remember there can be no bravery without madness. The old road will take you to hell, but in that gaping abyss, we will find our redemption.
Alright, so if I recall the story of this game, we're reclaiming the area or whatever. Like, there's like this castle thing, whatever. So I am playing as the person who owns everything, like owns the villa and everything, and I'm hiring people, and quote-unquote hiring, because I don't think I actually pay them, to come and explore the places for me. This episode, we're going to be going through the tutorial, and if there's still enough time, maybe the first mission, I'll see. I did do this recording before, but there was like a bunch of issues, and I'm not going to focus too much about that. But I think we might be able to do the tutorial this episode. Well, definitely, because that's what's going to come up next. But if we can squeeze in the first mission, I'll try to do that. If not, it'll be in the following episode. But we'll see. Alright, so this is what the game pretty much looks like, and I'll kind of go over and explain a little bit for those of you who might not know how the game works. So let's see, map navigation, yeah, you're currently in a room, move forward to click or use the thing, I got you. Okay, so this is like the mini map. We are right here right now, and our destination is to get to this room. All we gotta do is click on that room, and it'll move us along this. We'll enter into like a hallway of sorts where we kind of explore everything. So these are our two characters, the main one. We have Reynald, the Crusader, and Dismas, the Highwayman. We'll be naming them a little bit later after the tutorial. Little things kind of go down. These are our attacks that we can do. So this is what Reynald can do, Smite, Bella's Accusation, all these other things. Now you'll see that there's like these little balls here. The yellow balls show what position the character has to be in order to be able to perform that move. So Reynald has to be either in the first position or the second position. And the red ones show what the attack affects. So the Smite is able to attack the first or the second person, while Zealous Accusation is able to attack both the people in the front of the enemy party, which we'll see when we get into combat real quick. Then we got some like stats. We got health. This is their sanity. That kind of goes up as things get dark and whatnot. So let's go ahead. Let me see. Let me open up their hit. So I'm gonna go over really quick. This is the character sheet thing, and you can actually change the colors, which I did not know beforehand, which is kind of cool, and I'll play around with that later, probably between episodes. But can I actually change? Oh, I can actually. So let me change up these characters' names. I actually had the people from before, so this will be Matt, the Crusader, and you will be Omar. That is who you guys were when I did this last time. So, a little bit quickly, this is their level. and so they need 2 XP in order to level up, and it shows their stress level. As this goes up, they get more and more stress. You do not want them to be stressed. Here's some of his quirks. He has a hard noggin, so he has a plus 15% stun resist, and he has quick reflexes, so he has plus 2 speed, so he is quick in the turn order. He's a lot faster, and he has some resistance to stun. However, he is a known cheat. Omar's not allowed to gamble while he's in town. Here's some base stats: HP, dodge, I believe that is, protection points, speed, so he's a speed of 7. Here's his damage capabilities, 5 to 10, criticals, and stuff like that. And you'll be able to swap out like his equipment, so he uses 2 pistols. Well, he uses a pistol, I should say, and a gun. That's the same thing. A pistol and a knife. And he has an overcoat over here. These are his abilities that he can use. So he has like a pistol shot. He has a grape shot blast, tracking shot, and open vein. And you can, like, these are all the things that a highwayman can use, and you sort of choose which ones you want to have him be able to use while he's in the party. So you can have like 2 highwaymen, but they can have different sets of skills, and you might want to swap them around depending on their placements and stuff like that. Camping skill, things that he can do when he's camping. We're not really going to be camping anytime soon, I don't think. And just his resistances. And it's the same thing over for Matt over here. So Matt is a Warrior of Light. He has plus 10% damage if the torch is above 75. That would be this here. So as long as this is past this little point here, he does 10% more damage. He's God-fearing though. When he's in town, the only thing he can do to relief of his stress is pray. And he's also kleptomaniac. He's prone to stealing things. Probably why he uses pray all the time. He has a speed of 1, so he's pretty slow. But he has a lot of good HP. He wants to be in the front. He has his longsword and a halberd. And some of his abilities, he has smite. So let's see here. So it's just some powerful attack, really good against unholy creatures like skeletons and zombies. Zealous accusation. Damage modifier is whatever this damage thing is, minus 40%. But he can attack 2 people. He has stunning blow, which is good to actually stun the enemy. And this is sort of his protecting. It brings up a shield, protect himself or Omar in the back. And these are some of his camping skills. Again, we're not going to really mess with that. So that's sort of the quick rundown. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next room.
Run up these lanes. Keep to the side path. The hamlet is just ahead.
Alright, so when you go between rooms like this, like I went over here and clicked this, so we're trying to get to this room. We're going to be moving through this hallway. Oh, that up. So we'll be moving through the hallway, and there are the chances of something happening. Like right this. We just brought up an attack. I wasn't even expecting that. Alright, so kill the enemy. Combat is turn-based. On a hero's turn, you click the skill icon, and then you click on the highlighted target. If you can't select a particular skill, it's because the hero needs to be standing in a different spot, or there are no valid targets in the match over. Okay, so this should be pretty quick. Fortunately, Omar is fast enough to try to attack, so we're going to go ahead with open vein and just sort of attack. Let's see here. There we go. Nice slash attack. And he's bleeding. Bleed is great. Bleed basically at the end of the enemy's turn, I believe. He did 2 damage per round, so he's going to be doing this for 3 rounds. And he does have a chance to try to resist the bleed. I don't know if this is him trying to cure it or for future bleeds if it stacks or something like that. But I think we're going to be good. We're going to go ahead and attack with just a sword swing. Alright, victory. Rifling through the corp reveals 100 gold. So we're going to take that gold. I'm going to keep moving. It looks like this is a camp. So interact object. While you're exploring, you can often find interactive objects. So we can just click on or hit W to look inside the tent. I'm going to have Omar look in, just in case. So let's check what's inside. Left some valuables. We found 75 gold. So we're going to take that. We got 175 now. And as you can see, as time passes on and as you move along, this light goes down. And I don't think we're really going to experience like really shadowy conditions just yet. But the more the light goes down, the more powerful the enemies will be, but the better the reward. So sometimes you might want to play around with that, and maybe you want to have like less light because you'll be able to capitalize on better rewards and stuff like that. And some characters that you'll have will actually benefit from having lower levels of light. None of these two are actually like that. In fact, Matt prefers it to have more light, but we don't have any torches or anything like that to actually fix this condition, so we're going to keep going. And we got to this door, so this will take us to the next room, and we should have a fight. Yeah, here we go. So we got the Brigand Bloodletter and a Fusilier. So we're going to go ahead and start attacking. Now, he has a long-range weapon. I want to try to get rid of him first. So what I think I'm going to do is going to use the pistol shot. I'm going to try to attack him. I want to get him out. Fuck, he dodged. Okay, that's fine. Let's see here. You know what, again, since Matt can reach, he's going to try to swing and attack him, so... Can I? No. Oh, you know why? Because I think what the problem is that he is too big. he's actually taking up 2 slots. So that was something I didn't realize at the last fight. So this is the space for 1 character. So technically speaking, he's taking up the space of 2 characters. So he's too big for me to pass by to attack with my sword. So I'm gonna have Matt focus on taking care of him. So we're gonna go in, nice 10 HP damage. He's gonna go blanket fire. It's gonna hit us both. So you saw there was like a little plus sign. That means that the attack is gonna hit both. And he's gonna go with point blank shot right in my face. And he switched our positions, which can be pretty nasty. So, let's see here. I do kind of want to switch back. I need Matt to be up in front. Let me see. Do I have? I'm gonna try to use open vein though. You know what? No, I'm gonna switch. Nah, Matt's taking some damage. I'm gonna go ahead and just actually attack. I'm gonna open vein, and hopefully, crap, I forgot. I can't because he is in my way. So I'm gonna try to bleed him. Does he bleed? He does bleed. All right, so he's gonna be taking a bit of damage while the round passes. He's gonna go with another blanket fire. We took some damage, but that's okay. We should be fine. All right, punishment. What's this? Fortunately, thanks Omar, you dodged the attack. I'm gonna go ahead and switch places now. That does take up a turn, unfortunately, but we should be fine. Now we have this. We're gonna pistol shot. I'm gonna attack the Fusilier. That's 6 damage right there, so that's good. He's gonna go blanket fire. Matt took some damage, but that's fine. And Omar dodged the attack completely. Matt's gonna go ahead and attack. Bloodletter. Took 6 damage. He has how much HP left? He should die. Actually, he should die after this attack. His bleed damage will kill him. Alright, should have. Or maybe it's the beginning of the turn they do that. Alright, so he's gonna die, so I'm not gonna focus too much on him. Boom, right in the face. So real quick, this is really important. When you kill an enemy, unless they're like certain specific ones, I think. Oh yeah, right here. Anyone who dies from bleed or from blight or from crits, they don't leave a corpse behind. But in normal occasions, they leave behind a corpse. Now in this case, this isn't that big of a deal right now because he's in the back end. But let's say we had killed the bloodletter first, he would leave a corpse behind that would still take up those 2 spaces. And as time goes on, he rots away or whatever. You can attack the corpse to kill, to destroy it and move it out of the way, or you can let time pass by. But he will actually still hinder us because he will be in the way. So Matt, for example, wouldn't be able to reach this corpse. But since we killed him first and he's just at the back end, he's not really going to be a bother for us. So sword swing, we defeated the enemies, we ruffled through the corpse, and we find a couple of things. Now, these are important. So we have a crest, we got some deeds, we got a bleed stone and a blight stone. So bleed stones gives a plus 20% bleed skill chance. I want to give that to Omar. And this does a plus 20 blight skill. Now, we're going to take all of these. Now, what these are is we're going to head over to town once this mission is over. Which it should be over in a few moments. The tour is almost done. But these are basically special currencies that we use to upgrade buildings that we have in town. I'm going to collect all of them first, and then we'll talk about this real quick. So, when a quest is completed, you can actually just leave if you want. In this case, like, you can hit this, return to the hamlet, we'll leave immediately. Or you can hit continuing adventuring if you want to keep exploring the area. Now, it's not much to explore. I do want to check the chest. I think, if I'm wrong, hope I'm not wrong, this is booby trap ball. Let me check to see. It was trap, so I got blighted or whatever. I got some kind of thing, but I'm fine. Once you beat a quest, even if you're still exploring, at any time you can click this and you will be transported out, which is awesome. So, victory, the old road. So we got 5,000 gold for completing the quest, and we got 185 due to the treasure we collected, and we got 4 crests and 2 deeds. So that's our currency. This is also like paintings and sculptures or whatever. Now, this is interesting. Okay, so we got 2 XP for both of us. That now lets Matt and Omar become level 1. Great. When this appears, that means that the character is also about to receive a quirk. These can either be good or bad. Let's see what Omar got. He got something bad. If it was good, it would be a yellow color scheme. If it's a bad or negative trait, it'll be red. So he is sickly, probably because I opened up the chest, to be honest. So he now has a minus 10% disease resist. So if an enemy is trying to inflict him with some kind of disease attack, he now has a minus 10% chance of resisting it. And I don't know what his resist was anyways. And over here, he's actually taking a bit of stress. He now has 7 out of 200 stress, which isn't too bad. So we're not going to really relieve the stress right now, but I'll talk about that in a moment. So let's return to town. I don't think we're going to go in the first mission for this episode. I'm going to explain a bit about the hub world and whatnot real quick. And then we'll really get into, like, with the next episode, we'll be doing the ruins and all this other stuff. So,
welcome home.
Thank you.
Such as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now. And you are bound to them.
Okay, I forget that this game likes to interrupt me a lot. So, week 1, we got Omar and Matt to become apprentices in their chosen class. Every time we go into the ruins to do something, that is considered a week. A week has passed. So these are our goals that we want to do. First one is to go into the ruins, defeat various enemies. So these are like the bosses we want to defeat and whatnot. I've never beaten this game, I'll let you know right now. But I've always kind of wanted to get past the first dungeon. It's not that it's hard, I didn't finish playing it. Didn't continue. I had other things that I had to take care of. So, let's see here. Get help where you may. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so this is our estate, the Undead Gaming Estate. This is our estate, this is our place, and it looks like shit. And we're gonna fix that throughout the course of the game. So I'm gonna go ahead and sort of explain what everything is real quick. Now, some of these buildings are not available, so I'm not gonna really talk about them until we get access to them. I do the next ones that we're gonna open up after the first mission will be the Abbey and the Tavern, which will deal with relieving stress and stuff like that. But we'll focus on that when we get to that point. Probably in the next episode, once we finish the first rune, I'll talk about stress and everything. But these are lit, and so we're gonna check these out. So the graveyard. This is where we get to view.
Most will end up here, covered in the poisoned earth, awaiting merciful oblivion.
Thank you, Caretaker, for that information. So yes, as I said, this is permadeath. This game is permadeath. Has permadeath, I should say. And if you lose a character, this is where they end up. I guess their names or whatever. We are more than likely going to see people in the graveyard. It's just the way this game works. Especially the beginning characters. So sorry, Matt and Omar. There's a good possibility I'm going to lose you guys at some point. I will try my best not to lose you guys. I don't want to lose you guys. I don't want to lose people, but it is what it is. So the graveyard's here. We can actually jump through. Now I kind of want to see it this way. So the Ancestors' Memoirs. This is just where you can sort of see.
Time, you will know the tragic extent of my.
Yeah, this is my ancestor. This is where you can kind of see the cutscenes and stuff like that, and you're gonna get bits of the stories through this. And then finally, the important thing is the stagecoach. This is where we get new recruits to join us.
Women and men, soldiers and outlaws, fools and corpses. All will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
Indeed. So, so what is this exactly? Well, so basically, we only have 2 people. This is where we get more people to join us. So we're gonna add these 2 to our party real quick. This number up here is the total number of people we can have in our estate recruited. Only 4 people can actually go into a dungeon, but we can have up to 9 currently. I'm gonna go ahead and add these 2 real quick. So I'm gonna drag him and her. And we're gonna actually upgrade some things real quick. So that little plus told me we can upgrade this. So the 3 things you can upgrade with the Stagecoach are the Stagecoach Network. This allows us to increase the number of available heroes to 3. So what that means is, you know how there was only 2 people? Now the next week, when more people come in, we can have the Stagecoach basically is able to carry 3 people per trip. The barracks increases our number of total people in the estate or the barracks, so it will increase from 9 to 12. And experienced recruits, what that means is that currently, anytime we get a new character coming into the party, they're going to be at level 0, which means we have to train them. But this upgrade will allow us to have people at a higher level. Unfortunately, we need a certain prerequisites to meet. We need instruction mastery level 2, weaponsmithing level 2, and armor smithing at level 2, which we don't have. We don't even have level weaponsmithing and armor smithing, nor instruction mastery, so we can't really deal with that. But we should have enough to get the Stagecoach Network upgraded. And let me see, do I want to do this once more? I can. I don't need to increase the barracks just yet, because 9 is still a pretty good. So I'm going to increase the network twice, so that we will have 4 people the next time. We'll have more things available to us, and we should be collecting enough things so that we can get the barracks things later. But before I end the episode, I'm going to go really quick and look at our 2 new recruits and name them. So first I'm going to look at you, and I already know what I was going to name you, since naming you from the last game. I think all the games always start off with these 4 at the beginning. I know you start off with Matt and Omar's type of classes at the beginning, and my last game got these 2, so I'm assuming this is your standard beginning party. So Leor is the Plague Doctor. And so he's kind of like a poison. We want him sort of near the end. He's actually pretty cool. I like his character a lot. So quirks he has. He's clutch hitter, so plus 3% crit if his HP is below 50%. So he gets a better chance of doing crits when he's hurt. He's resilient. His stress, he has plus 10% stress heals, but let's see his bad things. He has healer mania, he's obsessed with material things, and he is a witness. After seeing troubling behavior, will not take part in prayer activity in town. So he cannot pray in order to recover his stress, which we will focus on stress the next episode, because once we go through that ruins, we will accumulate some stress. And yeah, he has the plague grenade, he has incisions, battlefield medicine, so he's somewhat of a healer, but not really. But he's mostly like debuffs and stuff like that, so he's cool. I like his character. And then next we have, I didn't save his name. Yeah, then you're supposed to do that. There we go. Alright, and then next up we have the Vestal. Now I'm going to rename you to my friend Liz. Or I'm going to put you as Elizabeth, so you don't clash too much with Leora's name. So Elizabeth is the Vestal. She's basically the healer. Let's check out her quirks. She's stressed faster, so minus 100% food is consumed if stress is above 50. So as long as she's not stressed, she doesn't eat at all. She does not eat while she is while her stress is above 50. So if she stresses out, she won't consume things, which is actually really cool. It's kind of really neat ability. Her two bad things though, she is compulsive. She suffers intense need to do specific actions, so she needs to do certain things. And she has slow reflexes, so her speed is down by 1, so she only has a speed of 3. And so she has mace bash, she can attack with her mace. Dazzling light, so she's able to increase the light in the torch during battle. Divine grace, that's what we'll use to heal the party. And hand of light, this is used to attack, especially undead things. So this is kind of cool. She doesn't have a specific spot she wants to be in, and interestingly enough, while you have the same group of people, Liz's character, at least from what I remember, had a different set. She had Divine Comfort versus the Hand of Light. So interesting. But in any case, she will be the party healer. So, alright, that is everyone. So, alright then. So on the next episode, we are going to actually go ahead and go into the first ruins and actually start exploring the things and getting more into the actual non-tutorial parts of the game. I know this video was me basically explaining a lot, and if you already knew kind of this, well, I'm sorry, and I do appreciate you watching, but definitely the next games will be less focused on explaining things for people. I just want to make sure anyone who hasn't played the game kind of has a good understanding of what's going on screen. Well, in any case, that's going to be the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up below, and leave a comment below if you are interested in this game, what you think about the visuals, and if you want me to actually name one of the characters after you, and if you have a specific class you would like for me to focus on, I will try to do that for you. Just let me know in the comments below and leave your name, or I will use your YouTube handle if not, or give me your name if you want me to use that instead. And if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. I release content, at least one video, I'm trying to do 2 now, every day, Monday through Fridays. So, with all that in mind, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all in the next episode. Take care.